All right, guys, it's time for Teen Talk at 10:30. All right, guys, welcome to our Teen Talk at 10:30 segment. Teen Talk at 10:30 is the segment where we bring on two teenagers and they get to talk about all the things that they want to talk about. Because of the fact that it is the beginning of the month, it's the 1st of December, we have got two brand new Teen Talk guests that go by the names of Song Yoo-jin and Park So-hyun. But before we meet our Teen Talk guests, we should think about today's topic. You are already familiar with the phenomenon of Hallyu, the Korean wave. But there are many different opinions on the potential for more growth of Hallyu. Even though this has been spreading all over the world, some countries used to be quite crazy about it and are not so interested anymore. So we're going to talk about Hallyu, icons and future, with our new Teen Talk reporters, Yoo-jin and So-hyun from today. All right, hi girls, welcome to the show.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Fine, everyone's fine?
But the mic is too high for my height.
Oh, the mic is too high
Please
for your
help
height?
me.
Okay, well, you're going to have to talk, okay? So if I move over there and move your mic and nobody talks, I get in trouble.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm going to move your mic, but while I move your mic, I want you to introduce yourself, okay?
Hi everyone, I'm Yoo-jin from Sentum Middle School and I'm a 3rd grader. I'm so happy to air this program with Chet and So-hyun.
All right, perfect. I got to go back to my chair and sit down. You can tell that this is live radio because I had to get up and go over there and get back here and sit down again. So next, can you introduce yourself?
Hey guys, nice to meet you. I'm a 16-year-old Hobbit girl who likes The Hobbit, obviously The Lord of the Rings, and drawing pictures. People sometimes, they always call me crazy because I am crazy. My name is Park So-hyun and I go to Haeundae Girls Middle School, although I'll graduate in 2 months. And I'm quite short. This mic doesn't fit me.
Oh, no, it's not that you're short. It was just the person who was before you was really big.
Okay.
Really?
I don't know. All right, well, welcome to the studio, and it's nice to have both of you here. So to start off today, the first question I wanted to ask you, we're going to be talking about Hallyu today, or Hallyu in Korean. If your foreign friend asked you a little bit about this culture, how would you answer the question? Or would you just give some kind of like boring dictionary definition? And let's start with So-hyun.
Okay. Hallyu is, in short, things that represent Korea. I think kimchi, bulgogi, and hangul, of course, and K-pop stars are some examples of Hallyu. Yeah, that's all.
That's all?
Yeah.
Kimchi, K-pop stars, and bulgogi.
And bibimbap.
And bibimbap. Okay, perfect.
Foods and cultural stuff.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
Yes, me too, actually. All right, Yoo-jin, what about you? What do you think of Hallyu?
If I had a foreign friend, then I'll tell them that Hallyu is some kind of pride of Korean. Hallyu includes like K-pop and all kinds of Korea, such as movie and fashion, and our Koreans' passion and enthusiasm. So I'll tell them that Hallyu is pride of us.
Great, good answer. Okay.
Very touching.
Very touching. All right,
Thank
now,
you.
do teenagers today think that Hallyu has had a great influence all over the world? I'm kind of thinking why, or why do they think it's appeared? And have you ever experienced the Hallyu craze in person? We'll always start with So-hyun tonight.
Yes, totally. Last winter, I went to France with some students who are really, really interested in art. I saw lots of fusion restaurants selling Korean food, and the food was really awesome. It was so delicious. And I'm proud of those people who run those restaurants to introduce the Korean cuisine to people who are actually living there.
Nice. And this was in France?
Yeah.
Wow, cool. Because I've always known, like, when I go back to Canada and, like, in our city, we had, like, one restaurant that had Korean food. And, like, sorry to say, but the Korean food was terrible. So it's amazing that it was delicious. France must have a lot better cooking ability in foreign cuisine than in Canada.
Yeah, French chefs are really good at cooking.
Yeah, I
I've
think
heard.
so. Yeah, I remember I
yeah,
watched
yeah.
The Little Mermaid, and I really liked that
Little
French
Mermaid.
chef. He was like, Les poissons, les poissons, hee hee hee, ho ho ho, with a cleaver hacks him in two.
Oh my god.
I remember
Oh
that.
my God.
I really like that chef. So yeah, French chefs are very good at their jobs, especially when it comes to cooking crabs. Okay, that was, never mind. If you've seen The Little Mermaid, you know that joke. All right, how about you?
I also experienced the Hallyu craze in person. When I traveled to Japan and China last year, I was very surprised to see a big ad sign starred by Korean stars and singers on the busy street.
Wow.
And they knew more about actors and Korean drama, songs, and TV programs than me. So like, I said like, holy cow, what happened? So I felt that I was not a Korean
No.
because they knew more about me.
That's really cool. Yeah, a lot of countries in Southeast Asia now are really catching on to Hallyu culture. And even I have a Twitter account, and my show is a Korean radio show, right? And I actually have a few, not a lot, but a few people from like the Philippines and Thailand
Wow.
and Taiwan who follow me on my app. And they actually listen to the radio through the application that you can download on your smartphone.
my.
Oh yeah, right.
So it's pretty cool that, people in other countries are becoming interested in Korean culture and Korean radio. All right, now, what do you think are the benefits that Hallyu brings to Korea, and have you ever seen these good effects yourself?
Hanyu brings good reputation and recognition for Korean people. 2 years ago when I went to the US, someone actually mistook me for being Chinese and said to me, "Ni hao" in Chinese. And I said, "What do you mean? I'm Korean, I'm not Chinese." And he got really offended and went away saying sorry.
Right.
But a year ago when I went to France, somebody actually said "안녕하세요" to me in Korean. I was really touched, and I said "안녕하세요" back to him.
That is cool.
I have a similar experience with you.
What happened?
I went to US a few years ago, and the foreigner, the US person, like the American, said to me "안녕하세요" and 이름이 뭐세요? And I was so surprised. So, like, how did you know that I was a Korean? And he told that he saw lots of Korean programs, and I looked like a Korean face.
Wow.
Yeah, so he recognized me as a Korean.
That's very cool. Good answers. Good answers, girls.
Well, actually, the guy who said "ni hao" to me was Chinese.
So a Chinese person thought you were Chinese.
Maybe I look like a Chinese person.
I
You
think
look
kind of.
nothing.
Kind of?
I don't think so. Maybe it's your haircut.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe the haircut, because it's very short, very cute, kind of like, short bangs and short
Yeah,
hair.
yeah.
That might, because a lot of typical Korean girls have like the really long hair. If you ever seen like the dramas or, something
No.
like that, or it's even quite long, maybe down to past the shoulder, like the typical high school girl cut. You're only allowed to have it a certain length, and most girls only go just to that length, but you go a little bit shorter. But in my opinion, you do not look like you're Chinese. Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. You're a cute Korean girl. All right, so next question. What do you think is the strongest area of growth for Hallyu? The Korean language, K-pop, Korean films, Korean actors, traditional culture, or maybe even Korean food? And let's start with Sohyun.
I think Hangul has a potential for growth as an international language. I think this topic came out on my English textbook, actually.
Wow.
Hangul has an effective and scientific system which enables people to type words fastly without errors on the computer. Also, Hangul can put various words and sounds in print, for example, like dogs barking and people barfing.
Wow. Yeah, I actually heard too, I read in an article that if you could program a computer in Hangul, not in English, it would actually run faster because of the way that Hangul is stacked. It saves space,
yeah.
so you can fit more programming in a line, which will make the software actually run faster. So they did an experiment with the Korean in programming, and it's also quite quick. All right, how about you, Eugene?
I think Korean traditional culture, such as Korean food, is the strongest area of growth for Hallyu. Because someday K-pop, Korean actors, and like Korean dramas and films, their popularity will someday decrease, but our real Korean culture doesn't change abruptly. So if we think of a long period, I think our real Korean traditional culture will be the strongest area of growth for Hallyu.
Great job. Good answers, girls. Okay, now, what do you think is the greatest cultural icon of Hallyu? Or who do you think is the most important icon? Maybe the like idols or actors, Korean TV shows? Who is like the representative of Hallyu in your opinion?
Actually, I don't know that much about Korean K-pop stars, so I totally think Korean food is the cultural icon of Hallyu. Korean food such as kimchi has low calories and prevents cancer. A few years ago, when the SARS disease hit the world, everybody was so alarmed about it, but in Korea, nobody got infected by that disease because of kimchi.
Huh. Oh, very interesting.
Yeah.
I gotta eat
So
more kimchi.
people got interested in Korean food, and they knew from them how healthy it was. So it got quite popular.
That's a great point.
I heard that you helped Kimjang a few days ago.
Yeah. How did you know?
My mother participated.
Oh
with
no!
you.
She saw me. Actually,
And like you rapped.
yeah, I did a kimchi rap. I was like, "Yo, everybody say kimchi!" And they're like, "Kimchi!" And like, I think I saw your mom. She had her arm up and she was going like, "Yo, yo, yo!" She was really
Yeah,
getting
she
into
loved
it.
your rap.
Well, thank you. I'm happy.
She is very energetic.
Yeah, she seems like a very energetic mom, and I'm happy she likes my rap. But yeah, I did participate in that, and I made kimchi for the poor, right? Like we made all the kimchi, and it was fun. It was really fun. It was fun, and
Oh my god, the kimchi rap.
yeah.
I've heard of the Hobbit rap, but the kimchi rap, I've never
Yeah.
heard of that one.
No, it was pretty dope. I think it could kill SARS. It was pretty awesome. All right, so next question here. Korean TV entertainment shows, of course, are also important, and they're important to spread Hallyu. What program do you think is the most popular, maybe in another country? And what program do you think will become popular because of the Hallyu raise? And let's start with you, Jin.
Definitely Running Man.
Running Man.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I wrote that too.
Oh my! It's already popular in Asia, so SBS made a Chinese version of Running Man for Chinese. And also, like, if I watch The Running Man, lots of foreign fans send some ideas of the program's concept. And when the Running Man members go abroad, the airport gets crippled. So, like, there are securities, and like it's so busy. Yeah, so I felt that Running Man is so popular.
Cool. That is actually a really popular show. I really love it, and I've always dreamed of being on that show. I would love to be a guest on Running
Yeah, me too.
on Running Man. It would be really fun. Okay, and you also said you liked Running Man?
I used to watch Running Man, and I think I watched the Chinese concept too. And there was so many fans in front of their hotel, and many people were dressed up as giraffes. They had giraffe pajamas to represent Lee Kwang-soo.
Okay.
His character in that show is Kirin.
Uh-huh.
And they had lots of neon placards that said, I love you, Running Man, and that sort of stuff.
Wow, very cool. That's awesome to see that Korean shows are becoming popular all over the world. I really like that. Now, some people say that the Hallyu craze has kind of, has waned since the foreign interest in Psy kind of petered out. Except for China, people in European countries, the United States and Japan have maybe lost interest in K-pop or Korean dramas. Do you think that's true?
I'm not sure.
Nah, not.
No? Okay,
Not
well,
true.
let's start with Soyeon. Soyeon.
I'm not sure, but in Japan, the government bans some celebrities and Hallyu to be introduced in their country.
Wow.
Because of our controversy between them about Dokdo and some problems.
With China or Japan?
I don't know. My mom told me, and she said it was Japan. If it's China, just kill me.
Yeah, I don't think China would have any problems with Dokdo.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Japan definitely. Wow. So because of that, it's kind of there's specific shows that can't be aired or people that can't get into the country. What's wrong?
Some celebrities in Korea supported Dokdo, and they went to Dokdo and sang songs and definitely had a concert there. People like Kim Jong-un,
Yep.
maybe. And then the Japanese government said that, hey, you support Dokdo, Okay, you can't get in this country. You get out.
Wow, that would be horrible. Goodness gracious. Wow, interesting. Good point. Very good point. All right, how about you, Eugene?
I think it's not true because a few days ago, it's a really funny story. My friends from Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Japan came to Korea to meet me, and like they saw my mom for the first time, and my mom introduced her as Sentom Kim Tae-hee.
I really had
they
to
just
laugh at
heard
that.
the name Kim Tae-hee,
Yeah.
not Sentom. So like they screamed and they like and they believed it.
They thought she was like the real Kim
Yeah.
Tae-hee.
So like, what are you saying? So like, yeah, I felt that.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was the lamest joke I've ever heard
But
in my
it's,
life.
it's funny, Kim Tae-hee. That would be like, like, oh, what is it? This is my friend Rain. Oh my God, it's Rain! And he's like a white guy. Oh my God, it's Rain! No, Rain is Korean. He's not, he's not Canadian. Oh my God, it's Rain! That's very cool. Very, very good. All right, good answer. All right, now according to a survey, most people in other countries have first experienced Korean culture based on Korean movies and directors rather than K-pop. However, many foreign nationals still don't know much about Korea. Do you think that the Hallyu craze that we perceive in Korea could be different from ones that are perceived in other countries?
I actually think Hallyu is quite popular around the world now. Many foreigners take interest in Korea these days, and there is even a program starring foreigners exchanging opinions about various subjects. Do you know 비정상회담?
Of course I do.
The people who are on that show are really handsome.
I know. I actually tried to get on that show, and they wouldn't pick me because I wasn't handsome enough.
Oh really?
Really?
I talked. Well, it's a long story, but yeah, something like that. They're very handsome. They're very
Yeah,
handsome.
they are really, really
Yeah.
handsome.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Especially Robin.
Yeah. I need.
My
I need.
friend
love him.
thinks Enes is quite handsome. The Turkish
No,
guy.
but he had a problem today.
Ennis had a problem. What was his problem? I heard
you
it on
guys
the news.
didn't. Yeah,
What
the
was
news.
it? Tell me about it. What was it? I didn't hear the
Like
news.
he has a wife.
He's married.
Yeah, he's married.
He's married.
Yeah, but he behaved that like as if he was not married to other girls. Yeah, so I
He has
think
a Korean wife.
yeah. So I think he won't
Be
like
popular anymore?
yeah.
Well, Sam Hemington had the same problem. And yeah, Sam Hemington had the same problem, like where he never admitted that he had a wife. He never said he would. Did Ennis say he was single?
Yeah, he said he was married, but he behaved as if he was single.
No, but did he just say he
Really?
was married today, or did he say he was married a long time ago?
Like
Didn't he get
a long time ago.
married? Just not so.
I think he told that 비정상회담 that he was married.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the girls who were affected by him, I think he didn't tell them that he was married.
Oh.
Yeah, so they were very angry.
There's a bit of controversy
Yeah.
around that. Okay, because like a two-timer, like 양다리 같은 거. Oh.
He's such a bad man.
He's a bad guy,
Yeah.
definitely. Holy cow, I had no idea.
Maybe I should tell my friend that.
Well, maybe if he loses his job, I could get a job. I gotta call them back again.
Yeah.
Yeah! Job opportunity! Job opportunity! Ennis out, Chad in. I like it. I like it. All right, perfect stuff. Okay, let's get ready to move on here. The next question. Let me see here. There are, if Hallyu is to continue to become popular, what are some special efforts that we have to do? We're going to go back to number 10 later, so we'll be on number 11 right now.
Okay. I think we have to love our country and have pride in our culture first. Many teenagers these days, well, at least my friends does that. They always eat fast food and chicken and that kind of stuff. And they wear, well, international brands, such as, is this program able to say
If it's a Korean, a
specific
little bit,
brands?
yeah, yeah.
The North Face or
Okay.
the Gap?
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there are lots of good Korean products, but teenagers these days just don't do that. I think we should change that kind of stuff and have pride in what we just have now. Our culture is quite beautiful. You know?
Absolutely, I think so too. Great, good answer. Okay, all right. How about you, Eugene?
I think for sustainable Korean wave, it's necessary to expand the range and contents of Korean pop culture, like forms of the traditional culture, arts, tourism, and especially the Korean dramas, because as in number 10, like
We're going to go back to that.
yeah, the topic is becoming boring because it's all the same and similar.
I
So
totally think
yeah,
so.
I think it's necessary to change some change the topics of dramas and films. Yeah, and I think it will be fun if we make a movie or a drama or program with Korea and other countries. Like we cooperate and make an yeah.
Well, that's great. Okay, now like going back to number 10, there are lots of concerns about the Hallyu craze focusing only on TV dramas or K-pop. Since K-pop songs often have similar melodies and lyrics, and TV dramas have similar storylines, people say that K-pop and TV dramas are becoming boring. So continuing with that, Eugene, what do you think about this topic?
Yeah, I agree that K-pop and TV dramas are all similar because, like, if we watch a drama, it's all about love. And if we
I'm so
watch
sick
about
of it.
yeah, and like
Sorry, fans.
if I watch a drama of like doctor's story in a hospital, the final is always love.
Yeah, it's supposed
Yeah.
to be a doctor story.
Yeah, and it's like if it's a science drama, the final is love. Yeah, so it ends always
If
love.
it's a lawyer drama, it ends in love.
yeah,
He solves the big case and marries his intern.
yeah,
Yeah.
So like,
yes.
but I think it could be a tedious characteristic of Hallyu craze. So yeah, it's necessary to form the plot in drama to be creative and have originality.
Originality. All right, good job. All right, how about you? What do you think about it, Sohyun?
I totally agree. In case of dramas, they are getting quite boring, at least for me. Maybe my mom likes that kind of stuff, but I totally do not. I don't watch any dramas. I shouldn't have an opportunity to answer this question anyway. Many dramas often carry similar plots, such as Band Love
Love.
or Secrets of Birth.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of those, like the birth. I've seen those, like the birth
Change
ones. Like,
Warning dramas.
Children.
like
yeah.
they break up, they're divorced, and the one, husband, the man has the baby, and the mother leaves,
Yeah.
and the baby doesn't know who the mother is, and
and they're twins.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
twins who got separated.
Yeah.
in
And
their
they
birth,
meet
and they meet like 20 years.
ago. Yeah. After.
Yeah, that's true. I've seen some similar ones on television as well. Anything else?
Well, anyways, it looks like every drama carries at least one of these characteristics. I think this should totally change. But
Yeah,
in
it's so
case
boring.
of comedy programs, well, there are lots of new subjects coming out every week. So comedy programs are quite okay.
Okay. Yeah, I do like Korean comedy as well. I used to watch this old comedy called Francesca. It was the story of like vampires, and it was a woman vampire. And her name was Francesca, right? Sujin, was it Francesca? What was the name of the show? Yeah, Francesca, right? Francesca. It was an old one. It was a really, really
I
old
know
one.
her.
Okay, you know her?
Yeah.
I don't know.
She looks like kind of a ghost.
Yeah, but she was
Yeah.
a vampire.
Yeah.
And
Is
it was
she?
like it was a TV drama where this vampires lived with this Korean guy, and it was super hilarious. And like there was a little bit of a love thing, but it was between like a guy, a regular Korean man, and a vampire. So it was like super funny. You should check it out. Maybe Google it or something. Francesca. You really like it.
Well, something similar to that was aired on the BBC radio too. Radio, I mean TV.
Really?
I think it was called Being Human.
Oh, maybe that's where they got their idea. That's sharp.
One of
Very-
my favorite actors come out in that drama.
Who?
Aidan Turner. I mean, you don't know him.
Yeah, I don't know him.
I don't even
He's
think
not a very famous actor,
Oh,
but
okay.
he was in The Hobbit, right?
Very cool. Very
He's
cool.
very
Hobbit,
handsome.
Hobbit.
Sorry, I said I was a Hobbit girl.
That's all cool. That's all good. All right, well, take a look at the time here. We've only got a couple minutes left before we wrap up, so I'm going to skip question number 12 and just go on to the last question today. It was really awesome having you on the show, and how did it feel on the radio? Any shout-outs to your family and friends, guys? Start over here.
Well, I don't know if any of my friends are listening to this show because they don't like English. But if any of you are listening, hey guys, I'm here. I love you. And well, let's meet when we go to high school.
Cool. Very good.
Yeah. And my mom, dad, I love you too.
Yeah, your mom is a huge fan. She's having a great time over there. Every time you say something, she's laughing and waving her arms all around. Like, oh my God, that's my daughter on the radio. She's like so amazing. I love my girl. We're going to have some kimchi when we get home. I got a lot.
Why kimchi?
I brought home so much kimchi from the kimchi festival. I have like 6 boxes. Everything is kimchi, even for breakfast, lunch, and supper. I love you. You're my star. That's what your mom's thinking right now.
Oh my God.
All right. How about you? How did it feel to be on the radio?
Time went so fast.
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, my friends, I think no one is going to hear this.
We have Tashi Dutki. You can make him hear it.
No, they won't hear this.
They won't. They hate English.
Yeah.
English is their least favorite subject. I'm sorry.
I love you all guys, and my mother and my father too.
Perfect. And
Yeah.
your mom's the celebrity,
Yeah, and
right?
I'm hungry.
Well, you guys, I think we can get some kimchi. Sohyun's mom has a lot of kimchi. So, talk to her and we'll get the kimchi. She's Sohyun Oma, a.k.a. the Kimchi Connection. So you talk with her and you're going to get some kimchi, okay? So we're going to drop a song here.
Okay, what about the kimchi rap?
No, that's for next time, okay? We just met, we'll have to get to know each other a little better before the kimchi rap.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to drop a song here from Guhyun. This is Gwanghwa.
Gyuhyun.
Gyuhyun, sorry. Gwanghwa Mun에서. You're killing me here. Enjoy the song. Thank you so much, girls, for coming in, and let's get some kimchi happening, all right? Bye, guys.
Bye.